guess who's back? Welcome back, Dying Pieces. Thank you so much for tuning into my video diary. If you're new here, come on in and take a seat. If you're returning, thank you. Thank you so much for coming back and checking on your girl. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get to it. It is 8:50. Today is August 23rd, 2024. It's 8:50 at night. I just got out the shower. I'm smelling so fresh and so clean, but that's another thing, another point. I actually hopped on to talk to you guys real quick. In my last video diary, I said I was going to start school. School starts tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. It starts on a Saturday. So I'm going about my day today, and I'm like getting ready for tomorrow. Then like my anxiety hits me. So I was like, you know what, Britt, you started this channel because you wanted a place to talk about how you feel, your feelings and stuff. And I fell off for a while, you know, with what happened to my friend, but I'm trying now to make sure I'm more cognitive of things and being mindful of things, right? So I was like, you feeling some type of way, just go ahead and pick up the camera. This is why you started the channel. Go ahead and share this because there's probably someone out there feeling the exact same way. So I'm gonna try to sum this up. On Saturday, last Saturday, they were supposed to open up Blackboard. Blackboard is like a platform that they use to submit your work through online. They didn't open it on Saturday. Sunday, I'm checking. Monday, I'm checking. By Tuesday, my anxiety got the best of me. So I reach out and I tell them, hey, you know, I might be doing something wrong, but my Blackboard isn't opening. So they look into it and they're like, oh, thank you for telling us. You know, we recently updated Blackboard and we didn't know we had to manually go in and unlock it. Great, round of applause, right? But my anxiety kicks in because now I'm thinking like, wait a minute, I'm about to be at in a classroom full of people, and you mean to tell me I'm the first person that reached out and told y'all this? That's a scary thing for me because I ain't the one, you know? So the fact that I'm bringing it to y'all attention and no one before me has, had me already like shaky, you know? So I let that go. So that was on Tuesday. They said they were going to fix the issue by Wednesday. It still wasn't unlocked on my side, but come Thursday, things were unlocked, right? So now I'm happy. I click on it. It's open, but guess what? There's nothing in there. So I'm like, okay, Britt, like don't call nobody. Just kind of, I'm trying to teach myself to just chill, like kind of not have so much control over things I really can't control, if that makes sense. So I'm like, I got this. So today's Friday. Friday, everything's open. I'm seeing syllabuses, or however you say it, uploaded onto the program. So now I'm reading through things. They got some PowerPoints on there. So I'm reading through this and that, and I'm starting to feel real productive, you know? And I'm like, I got this. I even took my little new MacBook that I bought. I opened it up and I took that to the park with me today for my, with me while I watched my son play football. So I'm just going through the PowerPoint and I'm feeling really, really good, guys. I come home, I got my stuff ready to go to school. I take my shower. I don't know why. Once I was in that shower, like my mind started racing. I started thinking of so many things, you know, and I started to get really anxious. my anxiety started to take over me, because I'm like, my friend that passed away, first off, the one that passed away, me and her were supposed to be doing this together, you know? And she was gonna be my crutch and I was gonna be hers. I had somebody to go through this with, if that makes sense. Even though I had to stand on my own, I have to do my own work and whatnot, I still had her, you know? And now she's not here, and I'm questioning it, like, should you still be going? And I'm like, yeah, you should be going. You know, she gonna be your angel. Y'all remember How High? Wait, what's it called? How High? Method Man and Red Man, the movie when old boy had died and they smoked it. Yeah, and he was giving them the answers. I think shit like that. You know, that's the way I think or whatever. So I'm like, no, she here with you, and she gonna see you through or whatnot. And then other doubts started to creep in, you know? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am not the sharpest knife at all. I love to read. But I like to read like hood stories, you know? Things that interest me, for lack of a better word. Having to actually read textbooks and things like that is not appealing to me, you know? I found myself having a hard time focusing when I was trying to get through the PowerPoints, you know? And when I was reading them, I was really reading them for understanding. Now, I've been an RN for over 10 years at this point, and I was an LVN before that. But stepping into this new phase, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm in this shower, and like, now that it's tomorrow I start school, I'm really starting to get nervous and anxious and questioning, like, can I do this? Like, should I be doing this? You know, because I go back and forth in my head so much. I'm like, why not me? I could do it. You could do it. I could do it. You know, I be on that boss type shit sometimes. And then sometimes, like, that other side creep in. And I'm like, you should be happy that you're an RN and sit the fuck down. Like, you should be happy that you made it thus far and sit down. But guys, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I want so much more. I want so much more. And it's like I have this negative self-talk, and then I have this positive self-talk, and it's like a fight within myself, because like, when I think of a con, I'm talking about pros and cons. So when I think of a con, I always try to immediately think of a pro, you know? So I'm like, okay, even though you're nervous, even though you're scared, this is an opportunity. Guys, I'm such a likable person. Like, if you know me in real life, then you know. Like, I love people. People been peopling on me lately, though. I ain't even gonna hold you on that. But I get along with people for the most part. So I'm like, okay, even though you're scared, even though you don't have Jocelyn with you, this is an opportunity. I'm fixing to go out here and probably meet more people that can open doors for me. I'm probably gonna meet some really amazing people that I will develop friendships with, you know, really cool people that I could potentially start businesses with in the future. People that can help me, like show me something, teach, learn from, you know. So I'm excited about that aspect, but I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like a little girl on the first day of school, you know, and going to a new school, you feel me? So I have been trying to search, oh, I hit this table. I have been trying to search on YouTube for people that went to the program that I'm in, and just to hear about their experience and see what, you know, kind of get a jump on what to expect. Guys, I couldn't find it. I could not find what I was looking for. Let's just say that. A lot of things that I found on YouTube was people talking about the pathways, right? They're talking about deciding if they're going to be a FNP, which is a family nurse practitioner, versus a PMHNP, which is a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. You know, talking about the pros and the cons between the two programs and the opportunities between the two programs. I did find a nurse that talks a little bit about how hard it was to balance going to practitioner school and work, and if you should be in the psychiatric nursing field, like maybe as an RN, prior to going into the PMHNP program. So I found videos, but I could not find exactly what I was looking for, if that makes sense. I was looking on YouTube for someone who's relatable. Maybe somebody that looked like me. Somebody that has been an RN for a couple of years and now making that transition. I'm older in age. You know, I ain't no spring chicken. I was looking for someone to just talk about their real journey. You know, like how they felt going through the program. You know, and I couldn't find it, you know. So I definitely want to make that a focus here on this channel. I definitely want this to be a point of reference for somebody that comes after me that decides, you know what, I've been RN for a while and now I'm ready to level up and maybe move on to the next level. Let me look at YouTube videos to see what that experience is like. You know, I am going to do my best, guys, to pick up the camera and record everything for you guys. The good, the bad, and the ugly. If I fail, y'all gonna know. You know, so today I did a lot of preparation though to get ready. Like they was talking about you can't have nothing but one hole in your ear. I'm like, so I went to the swap meet and got me some like tiny studs, hoping that they don't see them. I don't know what my thought process was. And then they were saying like no nose piercings. I'm like, shit, you know, I put in a tinier diamond. I did cut off my nails. I ain't gonna hold you. I cut off my nails, y'all. I feel like a little boy. I found myself like keeping my hands in my pocket because I'm just not comfortable with them. But let me tell you, it's something I have to do to get through school, so I'm gonna do it. But oh, when she graduates, these nails gonna be like, I'm back on my Cardi B's, you know. But I was actually headed to bed and I decided to go ahead and open up by telling you guys, welcome back to my video diary, and just kind of setting the stage for what's to follow. So hopefully you guys have interest in that. I'm still gonna show like my regular life outside of this, but right now school is gonna be a major focal point. So if you know any RNs that are headed down the pathway of becoming a nurse practitioner in California, you know, definitely like put in the comment, help your girl out, because I feel like I need some resources. So the program that I'm going to, they do both pathways, and both pathways are actually together in the first term. So you'll be, the FNPs will be with the PMHNPs all in one classroom. And at that time, they give you the opportunity to change tracks if you choose to, you know. I feel like I'm pretty much confirmed on which track I'm gonna take, but I'm still gonna get in there and still be open at least to other options and seeing what both tracks have to offer for me. But I'm taking up a lot of y'all time. I'm so sorry, but I did just want to hop on and just tell you guys how I was feeling. That shower really had me thinking. The anxiety kicked up, the fear kicked up, that just feeling of unknowing is really weighing heavy on me. But we start tomorrow, Saturday. We start at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to try to remember to pick up the camera and bring y'all with me, and we'll talk more on our way to school, okay? Because tomorrow is the first step we're taking to just better our lives. You know, I'm on this whole like elevation journey. I actually was sitting in I just got turned on to B. Simone's podcast. Yes, I know I'm late. I get it. Got it. Understood. But I was listening to her today, and she had a guest on there. Her name was Operation Nikki. Something like that. But that was a phenomenal podcast for me to listen to. Just how she talked about her insecurities, and she started cleaning because it was something she could control, you know. And I recognized a lot of what she was saying in herself and me, you know. And then I also listened to her other podcast that said something like bring something to the table. I can't remember the names of these things, but that was a great podcast where she talked about feeling used by people, but then she flipped it around and was saying like God basically used her, you know, as a vessel and stuff. But I'm on this, I said all that to say I'm on this like elevation of life journey for myself. You know, I'm transitioning from being a RN into being a nurse practitioner. I am attempting to work out at least a minimum of 3 days a week. I am attempting to eat better, cut down on the beef. I love steak though, like, you know, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm attempting to eat better. I'm attempting to meditate. I'm attempting to take better care of myself. My skin been doing this crazy stuff lately, so I need to get that fixed. But I'm attempting to pour into myself, you know, and it feels good. It really does feel good. But I just want to bring you guys along for the journey, you know, and just say thank you. Thank you for coming back and watching my channel. Thank you for riding with me. And let's go get it. Let's go get it. I'm gonna sign off for tonight, and I will talk to you guys in the morning when I'm headed to school. When I'm headed to school. Y'all hear that? When I'm headed to school. Yeah, it's time. All right. Good night, guys. Good morning, guys. Today is August 24th. It is Saturday, August 24th. It's official. Today is day one, first day of school. It took me a minute to get out the house. When I tell y'all, I've been on that toilet all morning long, and I know it's just butterflies and first day jitters and stuff, but I have made it here. I don't know if you guys can see me. I know it's kind of dark because I'm in a parking structure, but I made it to school super early. So it's 7:18. Class doesn't start till 8 o'clock, but nonetheless I'm here in a parking structure, And I'm trying to get my mind together. I drank my matcha. I stopped by Starbucks this morning and got a matcha instead of a caramel drink. And then I got my Stanley cup. So today is my first day using the Stanley cup. Got my little charm on it and everything. Today's my first day using the Stanley cup. I have a Yeti that I've used for years, you know, but I felt like I hopped on that Stanley bandwagon, probably only because I saw everybody else doing it. It's so demure, you know. But anyways, I got it. We're gonna see what it do though. We're gonna see how it performs in relation to that Yeti. But I'm here. Stomach is still in knots, guys. Still feeling nervous, still feeling shaky, but I'm trying to do a lot of positive self-talk. I was gathering my bags up and whatnot today to like leave out the house, y'all, and I looked over and my friend Jocelyn's obituary was right there looking back at me, and she had like the biggest smile on her face, you know. And it was like it was what I needed, you know. It was what I needed. So it was like I walked over and I just turned and she was smiling at me. So I immediately was like, that's what you're missing, you know. You need to talk to her. So I was like, I started talking to her like she was still here with me. I was like, girl, you ready? Like, we've been waiting for this day for a long time. And Jocelyn will always forget shit, so I'll be like, girl, you got your folder, you got your this. And I just started talking out loud to her, and it actually helped me. I just act like she was coming to school with me, you know. So I drove and I talked to her, and I said a prayer. I actually started listening to a book by, what was her name, Sarah Jakes Roberts. I started listening to that audio today on the way here. But we gonna go in here, guys. We gonna chuck it up. We gonna put our chin up and act like we not scared and nervous as fuck to be stepping into this new transition that we got going on. I don't even know if you guys can see me. So we're about to go in here, and today is the first step. You know, today is day one of NP, Nurse Practitioner School. So let's get it. Okay, guys, I'm back. It is 2:13 in the afternoon. We had a 2.5 hour break, a very long break. So I want to fill my stomach real quick. I went to El Pollo Loco trying to stay eating healthy, but I went ahead and inhaled me a chicken salad, but I messed up and got two of those cinnamon churros. But thus far, anyways, day one, so far in class, we have really just went over the syllabus. We took our student IDs, and I went and checked out one of the books that I needed to use for my case studies. So it is 5, 10, 15. It's 20 case studies due this term. And it's like 5 every week that is due with a due date. And then you have to basically use this book. Thank God they only had 8 of them in the whole library, and I was one of the 8. So I was able to get my book. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that I'm very proactive and probably start trying to knock those case studies out sooner rather than later, just so I won't fall behind. But I did meet 2 girls already, which I'm super excited to meet them. But I don't know what path they're taking. And when I say path, I don't know if they're doing FNP or PMHNP. Because we're all together right now. Oh, another thing that they did was elect a president and a vice president. And everybody was like, well, I don't want to raise my hand, because what does that entail? Like, what do you get, you know, besides the ability to serve the class? But we did elect a president and a vice president. And we just been going over the syllabus, trying to get acclimated to Blackboard. He did like do a head to toe assessment and then picked people. Like for instance, he went head to toe and say he got to cardiovascular, you know, what signs and symptoms would you be looking for? Then he wants you to tell him subjective and then objective, things that you might be looking for in the cardiovascular system. So that was kind of cool, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, a lot of them words that he was using, the medical terms, I had to refresh myself, like, what does that mean again, you know? And I need to remember how to spell them. So that was like a good refresher. So we did that. We went on lunch, and now it's 2:15. I'm supposed to be back from lunch at 2:30. So I'm gonna just head in. I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and tell you guys how my day is going so far. So wish your girl luck. Talk to you. I'm gonna try to pick the camera back up at the end of the day, maybe when I'm after I took my shower and stuff, to give you guys end of the day recap. But I see other students pulling up and going back in, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop in with the herd. So peace. Okay guys, I'm back. I just wanted to check in with you guys before I called it a night. Day 1 of MP school is down. 1 day down, MP school. So like I said before, both tracks are in the same class. If you're going to be FMP or be a PMHMP, we're both in the same class. So I met a lot of cool people. They seem to be cool right now. There was a lot of people in there that didn't know what track they wanted to go on, and then some were like confirmed FMPs and some were confirmed mental health nurse practitioners, but nonetheless, day 1 is down. I feel like today went fairly good. We did start to go into our total body head to toe assessment, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't done that. Like, I haven't done a head to toe assessment like in real life, come on now guys, in 12 years. So that was kind of hard. And they did give us kits for like the ophthalmoscope and the otoscopes and stuff like that, which that was a surprise. That was very nice of them, because I didn't know I had that coming. It's always nice to get things. We paired up in groups. Oh, sorry guys. We paired up in groups and partnered up and just practiced it. They also wanted us to get familiar with our nerves, again, the cranial nerves and things like that. What else took place in the second half? Not much else took place in the second half. We just really went over head to toe assessments. But all in all, day 1 of MP school is down. So I have to be back at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So what I'm going to do is try to not complete a case study, but at least open a book and get a feel for how to complete a case study, if that makes sense, and just try to brush up on doing a head to toe assessment. I'm gonna do a head to toe assessment on somebody, and just keep practicing for the night. And all in all, I could say day 1, I feel like it was a success. I did meet some really cool people. Unfortunately, the person that I click with the most, she's doing the family nurse track, and I'm leaning towards, I'm not leaning towards, I'm pretty much confirmed on the mental health track. So we will be splitting from each other, unfortunately, after this first term, but we'll be staying in contact. So yeah, at this point I'm just rambling. So I'm fixing to go and wash my tail and do a little study and then call it a night. So I will try to check back in with you guys tomorrow, mañana, before I start school tomorrow. Peace. Good morning, beautiful people. It's another day. Today is August 25th. Day 2 of MP program, and I have made it here safely. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. I got my drinks. I am ready. I got my matcha. I drink what is this? This is a matcha latte made with oat milk. Yeah, oat milk. And then I got my ice water from Starbucks too in my Stanley. So y'all, this Stanley ain't shit compared to the Yeti. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you honestly. I had a Yeti for years and I jumped on the Stanley bandwagon, and this thing, ice melts so fast in this thing. Now I can say once it's melted, it does keep the water cold, but that ice is gone, honey, and I like to eat my ice, so thumbs down. But anyways, I need to put some lip chap on my lips because I'm ashy about the lips. They actually feel like they fixing to crack, which tells me I did not consume enough water yesterday. I was sipping, but I need to be sipping more today. So I'm definitely going to increase my water intake with intent today. So we're about to get in here. It's 7:29 now. Class does not start till 8 o'clock, but we're gonna go ahead and head in early. I did stay up last night and get through, I would say, 1/3 of a case study, just trying to understand what I'm supposed to do, looking at the outlines. So I just went ahead and wrote it up. And what I'm going to do is ask one of the instructors to look at what I have thus far, and then just move on to the next section and complete that probably within the next day or so, just to get an understanding. I want to get it done early so that I can get an understanding of the flow of it, you know. So I did finish about 1/3 of it last night, so that was good. I slept okay, but I did keep waking up. I kept feeling like I was gonna miss my alarm clock, but anyways, nonetheless, I just wanted to say good morning to all you beautiful people, and we're about to go into MP school day 2. So now I have the ability to kind of see what the other 2 classes was doing, the other 2 classes. So those classes, one is from 8 to 2 tomorrow, and then again 8 to 2 on Tuesday, and then the other one starts at 3 to 9 or something like that on Monday and Tuesday also. So I got the syllabus. I'm going to start to scan over those, but I think for right now I'm going to go ahead and work on these case studies. I need to get a feel for how long a case study takes to actually complete, seeing as how I have a deadline for the first 5 case studies is September 15th. So I need to get a feel on how long it takes to actually complete a case study. So I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes, guys, because I've been out of school for so long. I'm feeling like I'm behind the curve with everything, to be honest with you. But one thing about me is I'm resilient AF. So show me something once, maybe twice. After that, I got it. So I just feel like I just need to get in the mode of back in school mode. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna set y'all down, and I am going to be a big girl and start to do some of this work. Hold on. So guys, we shall see how this go. But nonetheless, we are. Where's my lip chap? We are getting through it. You and me, we gonna get through this. So we'll see. So hopefully this, the videos that I am doing, I think I already told you guys this, but the purpose of doing these videos is to serve as a resource, because when I knew I was fixing to start the program, I could not find anybody that just talked about the actual experiences, like the day-to-day experiences. I found people that talked about their overall experiences and stuff, but I have such high anxiety that I kind of need a step-by-step tutorial, if you will. But I'm going to try to do my best to give that to you guys. You know, every day that I come here to class, I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit. It's going to damn near be, I ain't going to say no daily vlog because I don't go to school every day. Actually, I don't know if I said this already, but I actually only attend school once a month. So those days that I actually come and attend, I will try to pick the camera up every day, if that makes sense, you know. So hopefully I can serve as a resource to someone else who's coming after me, that was going through the same journey, that has anxiety like I do, that just kind of needs to know things before they happen. You know, some people are good with just taking things day by day and like letting things flow. That's not me. I'm attempting to let go and kind of be more laid back. Right now I'm still in this stage where I need a little bit of control. So hopefully this serves as a resource to someone who needs control that comes after me. So we about to get some studying in, guys. Okay guys, so we gonna try to knock out a couple of these case studies, because there is like 20 or 25 of them. We gonna try to get through. We gonna create a schedule to get through them. So hey, so YouTube family, y'all want to meet one of my newest classmates? Hi. Introduce yourself to introduce yourself to the dime pieces.
Okay, Reva Hill, future NP, so be on the lookout. And y'all, she a boss, okay?
So this is a young lady that I met in my program. She's doing the FNP though. Like I told you guys before, there's 2 different tracks that you can choose from. She's taking the family nurse practitioner. Hold on guys. She's doing the family nurse practitioner route, while I am doing the psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner routes. So we will be together for the first term. No matter what, you're together for the first term, and then after that we'll deviate into our own paths. But I'm lucky to have met her. She gonna be studying and stuff with me, so yes, 2 brains is better than 1 always, you know. So find y'all somebody to link up with. I would say that that's like a tip. Find you people that are goal oriented. Like, you can't find you nobody, I don't want to say young, but you can't find you nobody who out here just playing around because their mama and daddy is paying for their schooling, so they decided to go ahead and further their education. You need to find people that have families, have goals. Like, this is really important. This is something that they need to accomplish. Like, they not out here just playing around. Like, they out here to handle business. So luckily I found 2 girls. Reva is one. Sorry guys, I snatched her up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my studying in with my study partner. All right, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning. It is the next day. We made it through the weekend journey of MP school. As you can see from the background, look back there guys. Yeah, it's dark outside. It is 5:46 in the morning and I am up. I am active. Take a look. Let me see. Can you guys see it? Can't really see me, but let me set you down probably so you can see me. Y'all, I got on my gym clothes. It's early in the morning, and yes, your girl really got on some gym clothes because I am trying to stay consistent. Can't really get a full body trying with no mirror, but anyways, I got on my little black on black and I am headed to the gym. So let's see how this goes. It's early in the morning. I don't have the confidence yet to walk around with this in the gym, so we'll probably go ahead and just switch over to the phone and try to get some footage. But nonetheless, let's go work on this body, okay? I am gonna try to go get some pre-workout. Oh, stomach looking pretty good. We still got a ways to go though, because I have a lot of that back fat area. It's like a size A. I want to work on that, but I'm going to go ahead and do some pre-workout, and then I'm going to switch over to my actual phone, and then we're going to hit the gym. So let go. Okay guys, so hey, I'm back. I'm in my kitchen. Don't mind my back splash. Everything, even my house, my mind, my me, all under renovation right now. So I am attempting to eat healthy, you guys. I have made salmon. So per my daughter, I was supposed to season it up a little bit, wrap it in some foil, put it in the oven for 25 minutes. I followed her directions to a T. So let's see what it's looking like. And before y'all come for me, I love fish, but I do not know how to cook it. This is legit my first time making it. So let's see, hold on. Oh, that look real juicy. That looks, okay, I don't know if y'all can see it. And you know I don't know how to use my camera yet, guys. Let me zoom in for y'all. I put a little cayenne on there. You know, garlic, onion, lemon, a little slap your mama. So question to you people. How do I know if it's done? I know that might sound stupid, but yeah, I don't know. It looks good to me, but let me ask my daughter. Let's taste it. This is alright. It tastes good. I feel like I should have put more seasoning on it though. So y'all go ahead in the comments and tell me if you guys have any tips for your girl. But it was flaky. I'll take it back, thank you. It was flaky, so I'm guessing it was done. I'm gonna let y'all know if I get an upset tummy after this. But anyways, I've been really trying my best to be on my big girl stuff. So let me fill y'all in. Week 1 of school is officially done, guys. I have completed week 1. I have completed my first week of school. I ain't gonna hold you. It has been hectic. Really, really hectic, guys. So I'm doing the 3 Ps right now. And mainly the pathophysiology class. I feel lost in everything. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But okay, so let's talk about the physical assessment class. The physical assessment class, guys, biggest challenge to me right now is learning how to write my patient notes. They want it in a certain format. I know I'll get it. That is just a work in progress. That is just something I have to practice, and it will come to me. That is something I'm going to be successful in. Just learning their format and what they want. This term in that class, in the physical assessment class, there are 20 case studies that are due, and they have mapped it out to 5 per week. So I'm out of breath just from walking up them stairs, guys. But I definitely started on those. So it's 20 in the first term. We're also doing a head-to-toe assessment. We have to know all of the cranial nerves, 1 through 12. And we also need to know the 10 lymph nodes. So I got 5 of the lymph nodes together. So I know it's pre-auricle, post-auricle, occipital, submental, submental, and then submandibular. We know that this is the mandible. Those are the 5 I got down. I'm gonna move on to 6 through 10 before we know it. So that is advanced physical assessment class. Next, I have a class, pharmacology. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm all over the place with pharmacology. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I feel like I need a lot of direction. We got 10 drug cards that are due. For example, 10 drug cards that are due. But is it 10 cards or 10 drugs on a card? Because each card you could put 2 to 3, she said. Okay, so am I giving you a total of 20 medications, or am I giving you a total of 10 cards with 2 to 3 on there? Or I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confusing what I'm saying right now. So that's something I'm going to have to just take time and look at. That's an easy fix, right? What else does she want? She wants us to start writing prescriptions. So I feel like that's something I'm going to, you know, get into the flow. That's fine. In pharmacology, we're doing pharmacokinetics, right? Dynamics, how it works on the body, and excretion and all that stuff. I feel like that's just something I gotta review. I feel like that's in me. As long as she doesn't get too in depth, I feel like I'm okay. Moving forward to, what's the last? Oh, patho. Y'all, patho. This lady is asking about everything. And don't get me wrong, I'm up for the challenge. I'm going to complete this, guys. If not, y'all gonna see me fail. So it is what it is. But patho, for instance, she's going over cancers right now. She is discussing, oh my gosh, if you're a nurse, then you remember this. Acid-based like disease processes. So she's talking about metabolic acidosis versus alkalosis, and respiratory alkalosis versus respiratory acidosis. Oh my gosh, guys, having to learn that pH scale. So let me see. I was reviewing it yesterday. So normal pH is between 7.35 to 7.45. Acid under 7.35. Alkaline over 7.45. Then you have your PaCO2. That's your lungs, right? And that is easy to remember because it's 35 to 45. You just drop the 7s off of your pH. So I got that. And then the kidneys, right? That's your hydrogen ions and stuff. That number was between 22 and 26. So I am now going back and trying to rediscover the knowledge I have for those things. And like I said, we're going over cancer. But to be honest with you guys, I feel like it's just so much at once, and it's just all coming in. And then it's 3 different classes. We only go once a month on the weekend, so it's a lot to take in. And then everything is due, like August, September, November. So it's really only 4 months that we're 8 times technically that we're meeting with these people. So it's just a lot, but I'm trying my best to get through it. I am up doing case studies right now. I've been trying to find that work, because I do have a job, that work. I am a mom. I am now a student, balance. And then I want to do something for me, right? I'm trying to get my body together. So I've been trying to be more consistent in the gym. So I have now set my alarm clock to get up at 4:45 in the morning so I can at least go to the gym 3 days a week. So that is something I'm doing for my self-care. And one of the classes, I think it was pharmacology, we talked about things that we're doing for our self-care. And that was definitely one that I want to keep. Like, guys, if I have to find a way to move some things around, then that's what I'm going to have to do. Because between going to the gym or seeing my baby play football, those are like the only things that I really have, like, for me. Even though football is for him, you get what I'm saying if you're a mom. So I did get up and go to the gym, guys. I got up and went to the gym at like 5:40 this morning. And I immediately came home, took a shower. As you can see, I'm dressed in my scrubs. I don't go into work until later, but I wanted to be able to focus on these case studies. So I went ahead and handled my hygiene. I'm cooking some salmon right now for the first time. We'll see how that goes. And I got dressed because I want to sit down and like really focus on these case studies. So I'm trying to get ahead of the ball, right? The first one isn't due to the first 5, are not due until the 15th. So my goal is to have 10 done by the 15th. Just trying to get ahead of the curve. And if I can get 10 done, then I'm going to keep moving forward. Don't get me wrong. And with the case studies, I feel like it's just a matter of figuring out the format. Even right now, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm starting to understand, okay, this go here and this go here. And I think it's just that how you say, you know what, repeat things over and over again to where you will get it. But nonetheless, I did want to check in with you guys and just say week 1 of MP school is down. Oh, also too, they sent me an email, and it's like an extensive email, some stuff I gotta do to like start my preceptorship. So I'm excited about that, and I'm happy because they have so many preceptors in LA. So that is amazing, awesome / amazing for me. Oh my God. Guys, they sent me an email. I don't know why when I seen this, it became official. Y'all, drum roll please. That's more like, you know what I'm talking about. They ain't no drum roll, but y'all, they sent me an email to go and get fitted. Yes, your girl said fitted for my white coat. I am so excited, and the school is buying me one, and they're going to embroider it for me. So I'm super excited because you know me, I'm gonna come in there and I need at least 3 because my neck, I don't know if everybody else's neck be like mine, but yeah, I need at least 3 right coats, you know. But people was telling me like, oh no, you just supposed to put clear tape across the back area. What I do be washing my neck though, guys, but it just be something about that constant rubbing. I don't know, dead skin, whatnot. But they sent me a email to go and get fitted for my white coat, and so they can have it embroidered and have it ready before I start my preceptorship. So I will be doing that this week. I work like even on the weekends, so I'll probably check in with you guys not this weekend coming up because it's Labor Day weekend, but the weekend after that. I think that's the 7th. Oh yeah, y'all, I had to get real organized because look at this. It was a calendar that I found in one of my in my daughter's room, and I was like, I need that. So I'm gonna start getting organized, but I need some prettier colors to put up there. But yeah, it is September 7th. So these next couple of days your girl gonna be working, right? I gotta clock in to pay for this school, so it is what it is, right? So I'm working every single day until September 7th. I'm working every single day until September 7th because the 2nd is a holiday, but I'm gonna go ahead and clock in because if you're gonna pay me time and a half, then I'm gonna take it because I really do need it. But so I will probably be picking the camera up then September 7th and taking you guys with me while I go and get my white coat. So I'm excited to tell you guys how much it costs, because that was a big thing for me, like how much these coats cost, how many of them can I get and whatnot. But we gonna find out together. We're figuring this out together. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of my video diary. Please keep up with me, you know, especially if you're in the nursing field and you're thinking about moving on and taking that next step. I was a RN for 10 years, at LVN before that. You know, I got a couple of, you know, I got some time under my belt. But please tune back in with me if you're thinking about taking that next step, because I definitely want to be a resource to anybody who's coming after me. There was so many questions that I had before starting this program. I still have so many questions, you know. So I just want to be the resource for the next girl or guy who's coming after me that has been a nurse for a couple of years and now they're going into making that transition. So please, you know, keep up with me, check in on your girl. And I am going to attempt to pick up this camera as much as possible. See, the thing is, picking up the camera don't be the problem. It be sitting down and like, y'all, sometimes I be forgetting to turn the camera off. So yeah, I gotta cut some shit out and going back and like watching this shit before I put it on the internet, you know, cause I've been took my damn clothes off and all sorts of other weird, it ain't weird, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you forget. But just please tune back in if you want to, or you know somebody that is about to embark on the journey that I'm on. Oh, another thing too, guys. So if you know me in real life, then you know your girl I be having the claws on, you know. I'm trying to like, you know, bring it down a little bit. So I cut my nails all the way off. In preparation for school. I went and got these tiny ass little studs in preparation for school because they said you can only have one pair of earrings in, right? I had went and got a tiny nose ring also because they said you can't have nose rings. Y'all, why I show up to school and there are people with long nails needing to feel and all, but long nails, big, what do you call this here? Nose rings. I went, as soon as I came back home, y'all, put my regular nose ring back in because I had a little tiny speck in there, which was fine, but I'm like, shoot. But what I have decided is those weekends when I actually do show up, we just going to do what we're supposed to do. You feel me? I'm going to put in the little nose ring. I'm going to leave these little diamonds in my ear, and I'm still going to do what I'm supposed to do. But I was like, dang. I'm bald headed about the nails because I was trying to follow the guidelines, right? So anyways, I think you guys heard enough of me rambling. So I'm going to work on another case study. I'm dressed for work, cooking salmon, went to the gym, being proactive, and I'm going to probably pick the camera up September 7th when we go get our white coats, okay? I'll see y'all before y'all know it. But in the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all soon. Bye.